What's up, ELiens? I'm back again with another video. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Simply Elle and welcome to the ELien gang. And if you're not new here, you know it's the regular madness. It's the regular madness. Thank you so much for coming back. Today we're going to be watching episode 3 of Young, Famous and African, titled Showdown. Where we left off last episode was where Zari was tearing into Annie's booty. And Annie says, Swanky, you're just gonna sit here and let her talk to me like this, da-da-da. Zari's like, Swanky's not here, Kanye's not here, Andile's not here. You're on your own. And that's where we left off, and we're about to see where this goes. I want to see what Swanky says.
Hey, Swanky is not here to babysit you. Kanye is not here to come. Bitch, you're on your own. Bitch, you are on your own.
Now you're in trouble, you're calling me to come and help you. No. Honestly, I can't be fake about anything even if I try. Fantana, how was your dinner? Your lunch? Lunch? Yeah, Fantana told me that she met up with you and you guys had lunch.
Oh, our lunch.
Oh.
I don't appreciate that you're meeting up with my friends.
Fantana, I'm so disappointed at that child. This room is filled with hypocrites.
Am I about to stick up for Fantana? Annie, look at what you're doing. You're saying that Fantana, you're disappointed in Fantana, but you're the one that called this girl to a meeting, making her believe that you wanted to get to know her. She comes, what you then do for the entirety of your get-together was talk nonsense about her friend. Somebody you're getting to know. The first thing you start doing as to get to know them is to talk badly about their friend. And now you're saying you're disappointed in her for informing her friend how you really feel.
I have no problems with you, but it seems like you have a problem with me, and you're not speaking about it.
It's not my issue. You're making me have to explain to my child about my personality. Because she said, Uncle Swanky said, the only reason why he's not playing his voice notes is because of Olivia and I. Swanky lied to the world about a voice note that does not exist.
Where's the voice note though? Swanky, where's the voice note? If you don't want the kids to hear it, you can play it to them in private. Play it to Annie in private. Play it to whoever you want to play it to in private.
You're talking about a conversation that happened last year. You already apologized about that phone call. So why are you bringing up the phone call again? What the fuck are you?
Oh, there we go.
Swanky, you have to play that voice note. So I know I'm seriously a terrible friend. Swanky, where's the voice note?
Everybody cannot
Where
have an
is the
issue.
voice note?
Everyone
Where is the
cannot be
voice note?
wrong about you.
You know you lied.
Right now, I will be on Swanky's side. Annie, you shouldn't be talking about people you have an issue with behind their back to their friend. They're gonna find out.
What is the voice note she keeps talking about?
Babe, remember she was talking to her manager and I was on the phone.
Yeah.
On the same phone call, but she didn't know I was on the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
And she said all those evil and all those nasty things about me, and I just went ghost. We've moved on, I've forgiven you, but we're here again, and you're back.
What just happened? Swanky has basically washed his hands off Annie. Like, I'm not sticking for you anymore. I don't have your back anymore because you keep talking about me behind my back. I can't trust you. That's how he feels. Annie's like, you lied about me, and you're gonna sit here and watch people talk to me crazy. I'm done, I'm going home. I believe that if somebody did something bad to me and they keep denying it, I will literally make you face your actions. You have to take accountability for your actions. Now, Kefi. I feel like Kefiloe is itching for a problem with Zari. She's in the heat of the moment. She's like, addressing someone that she doesn't like. And you're telling her, let's have moments of silence. And she's like, who died? She's basically telling you, you're not about to shut me up. And out of everything that happened in this event, that was like the tiniest thing.
I feel like Zari is two-faced. I doubt that we would become friends.
You know I have to stick up for Zari. You already know. I haven't seen Zari do any single thing that makes her appear to be two-faced. I feel like if she has a problem with you, she's gonna say it. If it's that we can't do it now, next time I see you, we're gonna hash this out. And if she speaks about you behind your back, next time she sees you, she's gonna tell you the exact same thing she said. So, I mean, I don't know. Two-faced, I think if you should try again. look for something else. Because I don't believe that's true for that to even be the reason that you don't think you and Zari won't be friends. You don't have to be friends, but come up with a better reason.
So we here at the Lion and Safari Park. We're gonna do some off-roading. I've invited Diamond and Louis. There's a lot of catching up to do.
Naked DJ or DJ Naked, Louis and Diamond are going on a safari thing. I'll do a recap after the scene.
Diamond is making it seem like he wants to see what Keith is about.
How old is she?
I have no idea, bro. You know what? Bring it on. May the best man win. I think she made it clear she's with you. Aren't you guys together?
I know, we're just, fuck buddies. It's just, bed buddies.
That she know that you guys are just playing around.
No, ladies, they love having these feelings. The more this goes, the more they start taking things very serious.
There's a part in me that really wants to sit her down and say, baby girl, do you know what you're getting yourself into with this man? But because of the argument and the fight, I'm just gonna mind my business and be like, you know what? Waka waka, my G, waka waka.
Something a lot just happened right now. Okay, so after the wilderness driving thing, when they started to speak about Fantana, they told Naked to walk away. So they wanted to talk to each other about Fantana privately for some reason. And then Naked walks away and he's just taking photos of the wilderness, the safari. And then Louis and Diamond start talking. Diamond asks Louis if he and Fantana are together. He's like, no, she said that she's with you. Diamond goes ahead to deny this girl and say, nah, we're just bed buddies. Bed buddies. Fantana, come on now. Jekori Ekwe now. I don't know what it is that Diamond is doing for you, but this is how he's speaking about you to other people. Diamond then proceeds to tell Louis that, ladies, sometimes you have to lie to them. I'm just looking for a good time. Ladies just, catch feelings the longer you go, kiniko. It's not about catching feelings. You're lying for yourself. You're lying for your own ego. You're lying because it makes you feel good. And then Louis is like, wow, part of me wants to sit Fantana down and tell her, like, do you know what you're getting yourself into with this guy? But because of their argument from last episode, he's just gonna be like, go ahead, my G, waka waka, my G. So he won't tell Fantana. My only comment about that is that if it was me, I would tell someone that Fantana is close to. If she hears it and she doesn't care, then, go ahead, go on being stupid. They also spoke about Kiffy. And after Louis describes her, Diamond is like, oh, I would love to meet her. She's so cute. I would love to meet her then. I just feel like Kiffy is not that type of woman to really pay attention to this. Because when Louis spoke to that side, she told him he was confused. Diamond is an even worse man than Louis. Louis's issues are more like he's too naive, he's a little slow, but Diamond is just an all-around horrible person. And I feel like Kifilue is gonna see that and also shut it down. Those are my predictions. We'll see what she actually does.
I had to come. Unite, Pearls and Diamonds, we ruined it, and it wasn't sitting well with me, I've been thinking, I'm like, how could I do you like that?
I still don't know what the argument's about.
So for me, what actually made me angry, Annie is very protective of her family. The fact that you don't want anybody to touch that part of your life.
And you go and touch other people.
How are you now coming to touch that part of my life? I'm so sorry.
Zari could have waited. The same way Annie should have waited until after Zari's wedding was over to address Nadia, Zari should have waited until Kaylee's event was over to address Annie. It's a respect thing.
Let me not even say we, I ruined it.
It kind of makes my heart warm to know that, she has a conscience and she knows what she done was wrong.
You left with Swanky. Kefilo and Fantana was seated beside me, and Kefi was like, Zari is so two-faced. She basically called you fake.
You haven't even been with me one-on-one.
Yeah, she doesn't know you.
She doesn't know me.
No, I told her. I said you're not fake.
You haven't even known this woman long enough for you to conclude on her character. You've seen her on 3 occasions: her wedding, your event, and Kaylee's event. Those are the only 3 times you've actually interacted with Zari. And then we find out that Annie is meeting with Naked, who is Kaylee's fiance? Kaylee's man. And I wonder what they're about to talk about.
Kaylee hosted an event and Kaylee came back home distraught. She told me a lot of things went down and people ganged up on Annie. So I'm here to check if Annie is okay.
2 people is a gang up.
I'm so glad you're here so you can, I feel like I contributed in actually ruining Kelly's diamond thing.
Okay, she feels like she contributed. So yeah, you do owe her an apology. Zari came for her and she basically gave aura for aura. I guess she could have ignored her. So yeah, I mean, you owe an apology because you, in your mind, are convicted that you participated in ruining her event. So why are you talking to Naked and not her?
First, I was like, please, it's just Zari. I'm just gonna let her. We are all not perfect though. But you cannot tell me just because I say your husband is younger that I deserve all of that. She insulted me, insulted my husband, insulted my children, insulted my family. And then when she was done, it's like it started. Naked, it was too much. All of them, you guys have to come together to be able to try your best to drag this queen down. They needed to be a bunch of them to get at me. They can't do it on their own. This is a total ganging up. Naked,
I'm so
nobody had my back.
I'm so sorry.
You know, like the whole of last year, even in the group, you know, I wasn't coming out enough.
Yeah.
Naked, I was pregnant for twins. I had a miscarriage the whole time. I had a miscarriage. All of that.
Annie.
The audio Swanky talked about does not exist.
Annie, wait.
Naked.
Annie.
Naked, listen, it does not exist. There is no audio.
Annie, listen to me. Right now, you've gone through a lot. She needs to let the voice note go. She needs to heal from what she's gone through.
Like I always say, because we're going through stuff is not an excuse for our actions. Why do you guys all have a problem with me? You're intimidated by my person, and I know that's what this is. I've concluded that's what it is.
Annie, nobody's intimidated by your person. You have a bad mouth. And sometimes you don't know how to control the things you say. Let's recap what just happened. It starts with Annie narrating what happened at Kaylee's event. And she kind of tells it in her own words because I feel like some of the things she said didn't really happen. She says that Zari came for her husband, her kids, and her entire family. I just don't know if she said that. I think Zari only came for her husband, which I think, like I said, is low-hanging fruit. It's like the easiest thing to talk about. I just don't remember her talking about the kids. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And then she says it was a whole gang up against her. I don't know. You can say it's a 2v1. You could say you got tag teamed, but a gang up? Doesn't it have to include more than 2 people for it to be considered like a gang? Shasha, she said they all ganged up on her. After Zari finished her own, then Swanky started. I don't believe Swanky started anything. You sent for Swanky. Saying, Swanky, you're just gonna sit here and let them talk to me. Saying people want to beat him up in Lagos and this and that and the third. That he's a user and all that. Why do you think that he should have your back? Swanky did not say a single thing to you or about you at this dinner until you said, are you gonna let this happen? So that was an inaccurate retelling, but it's fine, whatever. She tells Naked that, and then Naked is like, well, you might be going through a lot, but you need your friends and this and that and the third. We have to resolve this somehow, some way. And I just have to ask, does Annie not have any friends outside this show? Why is she acting like these people are her core group of friends? I just don't believe that. Then she now tells us that while they were filming last season, during that whole time, she experienced a miscarriage of her twin angels. And that must have been horrible. And I'm really sorry that she had to go through that. And what she's even going through now, it's like life keeps giving her back to back to back. And it's not fair. However, you keep going around acting like everything is normal. You start like talking nonsense. You're talking bad about people. Saying things that are extremely out of line. Doing things that are extremely out of line. And these people are not made of wood. They are gonna react. They don't know that you're going through a lot. A lot of season 1 and season 2 was you defending a man that kept cheating on you, that came onto this show to say that he can love you, but he will see another woman outside and sleep with her with no feelings attached and this, said that in front of you and in front of your friends. That is all we knew about you, Annie. That's it. So you can't keep picking at people. And then when people now decide, oh, all the gloves are off, now you want to tell us you were going through this, you were going through that. And it's not good. You don't deserve to go through any of that. Sometimes you have to take accountability for things that you've done, even though life is showing you shaggy. I feel like you might have to leave the show for your own well-being and go and get some help, Annie. You need it. You don't need to be on this show. Okay, I just saw the preview. Why this thing was paused. Where is Iniedo? Like, when is she clocking in? It's episode 3 and I haven't seen her.
My meeting with Annie was very emotional.
What is going on?
There's been a lot of drama with the whole team. So I've organized a little team building exercise.
You know I love a team fun. And Everyone.
Kefi, I heard, oh, when you left to go with Swanky, Kefi had something to say. I'm like, but why didn't she say it to my face?
Oh, Barry, Zari, we just talked about this. Why are you doing this right now? This is supposed to be a positive event. Why are you doing this? You can't wait.
And just to actually give you a history, me and Annie's history is not really that good. So for me to try and mend relationships with her, on top of that, now she's bringing another drama. No, I wasn't going to sit around.
That's what I said about you.
I
It wasn't anything
apologize.
about you and Amy.
I don't regret saying anything that I said behind her back, and I wouldn't mind saying it in front of her.
Kefi, I did apologize. Maybe you didn't hear because there was a lot going on. Everybody was saying something. I did apologize.
All right, please.
Really, that's serious.
Okay, it did not turn into an issue, but it quite literally could have. But I think it's because Kefi is a little bit more matured, unlike some other people.
That's it.
For the first time in the history of this group being together, people are having fun. Everybody's happy.
Just looking at the group, forget the problems, forget the drama, just for that 20-30 minutes. It's a great feeling.
Annie showed up. Annie is in the building. Alright, we have 30 minutes left in the episode. Let's see what happens.
Annie walks in. She came.
I'm not gonna turn down Naked's invitation because of a bunch of funny puppies. Today, I know we even talk one thing, I'm gonna laugh. But I'm just gonna do 10, 20, 15 minutes here and I'm gonna leave because
I'm shocked that she's actually greeting me. When shit got heated between me and Annie, I showed no respect to Annie whatsoever.
as I find my way into this cold crowd with cold animals on this side, I'm like, you guys want to bite me tonight again?
She keeps calling them animals, puppies, like dehumanizing them. Why do you have to degrade them? I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that about Annie, like call her like a rat, call her a dog or whatever, but she's called them many forms of animals. You keep trying to say, oh, it's because they're intimidated by me, this and that and the third. I'm so high yet... Girl, why did she come to this event? I'm completely sure Naked would have understood if you said, I really don't think that's the best place for me to be right now. For my mental health, I don't think I should come to your event. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Simple.
How you doing?
So great.
No, thank you for coming. You're looking good.
No, I tried the afro.
I feel awful. Now I feel so fucking awful. No, I do. For everything.
Last time I was with them, I was like calming Zari down when they were having a whole fight, and now today they're holding hands. I don't know.
Most of the things she said on that table was a little bit below the belt.
It was.
I'm tired of fighting with her. And let's see how it goes before I can say I'm done. But for now, one more chance.
Are you okay? Very okay.
Love the gold, bro.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Kaylee, let me quickly use this opportunity to apologize to you for obstructing your event by any sort.
I'm just sitting like, what the hell am I doing in this space right now?
Sorry, you know I love you. I didn't mean to address anything on that day, but I was triggered and I had to just get it out my chest. I promise to always go to the boxing ring, not the events.
I'm happy you apologized.
Here they are sitting down like they were not like witches and wizards the other night, and they are hugging each other, faking it.
In the midst of everybody apologizing, I also felt like I just need to apologize to Louis as well. I mean,
Actually, yeah.
You know, he felt disrespected by me in front of everybody, so I also want to apologize to him in front of everybody.
I'm sorry, Louis.
Can I talk to you?
I'm really sorry. Like, I know, like, I'm like a brat, but I'm sorry. Like, I feel so
Oh, this is nice.
We're here now, you know. So I'm like, you know what? Come get this love. Come get this hug.
I didn't even say them. You know, I'm very proud of my girl, Fantana. You know, she's great.
I can say that my feelings towards Fantana during like episode 1 and like the last season is not the same right now, because genuinely she has not done anything like what she did in last season. She's way more tolerable now. Like, I actually enjoy seeing Fantana. She's funny to me. I like her. I just feel like she's being a little bit slow with Diamond Platinums. It's the Diamond Platinums thing that's pissing me off. But yeah, I don't think I have the same issue I had with Fantana now. Okay, since we're all being big people, I'm not sure. Okay.
Who prayed for this group?
Like,
for the first time in a long time, we all got together and forgot about all our problems. But come on now, you know it's not gonna be always this peaceful.
okay, so we just witnessed the skating event that Naked DJ planned for the group in hopes of getting everyone to be on a positive vibe. Zari confronted Kefi about the speaking behind her back. They squashed that pretty quickly, and then they started skating. They were having fun. Everything was nice. Fantana helped Louis when he almost fell. That was nice. And then Annie showed up, and everybody was just like, you know what? We're gonna be nice. Zari extended a hand out to her, basically said like, you know, I feel bad about what happened. I think she apologized. And then Annie grabs her hand back as like, you know, it's okay. After that, Swanky gets up and apologizes to Kaylee for his part in the destruction of her event. They also squash it. They give each other a hug. It's cool. After that, Fantana feels convicted that she also has to apologize to Louis for how Kefi's dinner went. They hug and all that. I was hoping that Louis would tell us that he will, you know, tell her what Diamond said about her, but, you know, there's still time. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. And then Kefi decides to confront Annie, saying that she wants to let her know how she viewed the whole situation. She asks Annie, so you don't want peace? Annie's like, I don't like the way you phrased that question. Do you know what I went through? 1, 2, 3, 4 people ganging up on me. Did we watch the same thing? I don't know. Like, it was just Zari at first, then Swanky. After you sent for him, he came for you. I cannot remember anybody else having an issue with Annie at that day. It was just Swanky and Zari. So where did she get 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account? Where did she get that from? You have bigger problems in your life and you need to get help. Yeah, and then the skating event ends and everybody is feeling good vibes, whether it's fake or not. Good vibes is shining in the air. And this event ended on a positive note.
Okay. I'm at my place and I'm getting ready to go home. For the last few days, I've been feeling all sorts of ways, different emotions. I just want to be with my family. I want to be with my husband. I want to be with my kids. Just speaking to Innocent and Olivia, I just realized I feel alone right here. I just want to go home.
Good.
I'm here at Nadia's house today to come check on her and spend time with her.
Okay, before we get into that, Annie has decided that she wants to go home. And I think that that is a very good call on her part because being in this environment, I don't think it's good for her. I'm glad that she's prioritizing her mental health. She needed to go home. She's going home.
I have not been feeling great myself, and I also have quite a lot on my mind, and it would be good to talk to my girl.
I needed to see Fantana. She said she wasn't okay, and I want to know what's going on.
There is something that I was going to talk to her about.
Do you want ice in it?
Yeah, thank you. But like, how she messed up.
So what made you decide to like apologize to Louis? Have you guys spoken ever since?
Because what she did was unnecessary.
I was angry and happy and mad. Or...
You mad, emotional.
Fantana's definitely feeling uncomfortable.
What is going on here?
My period is like almost 2 weeks late.
Fantana,
but that's normal.
For who?
How's your period 2 weeks late normal?
That doesn't mean I'm pregnant. I don't know.
Do you think you could be though?
I don't know.
God, you can't be pregnant with Diamond's baby.
What the hell? Actually, what the hell? I don't know who it's normal for their period to be 2 weeks late, but girl, go and pee on a stick. And Nadia then says, you can't be pregnant for Diamond. And real. Fantana, you can't be pregnant for Diamond. And if you are, you know what to do. You know what to do. I mean it. You know what to do. Of all the people to be pregnant for, Diamond Platinums. You want to share a baby daddy with Zari? It's still your choice. But in my opinion, having a baby for Diamond Platinums is not it. Becoming a baby mama for Diamond Platinums is not it because he's not gonna marry you. That's not happening. The guy's not serious. And then what other reason would you have to keep this baby? Why do you need a baby? Why do you want to have a baby that you're gonna be basically a single parent to? If it's in your beliefs that you shouldn't, then why were you protected? If you're pregnant for this guy, that means you were letting him into your rivers of joy without protection. Bad decision making. But you are probably on the road to being pregnant or already pregnant. Don't keep it. I don't see baby mamaism in your future. I don't want to see it in your future. That's where the episode ends. This episode was very interesting. It was back to back to back drama. The one very chill, very cool scene that we had was Naked's roller skating event, and I actually enjoyed watching it. A lot was going on. Annie was being drugged left and right and center, and I think she was just facing consequences for her actions. Everything that she did at that wedding set the tone for how this season was going to be for her. And then also the conversation she had with Fantana. She didn't have to do any of those things. The thing with Swanky, I think Annie does need to let it go. If you're already apologized for something that you did, or unless you were just apologizing just to apologize. Me, if I don't believe I did something, I'm not apologizing. If I do not believe I did anything wrong, you're not going to get an apology from me. So I don't know why you apologize for something that you feel like you didn't do, but you've already apologized. He said he forgave you. Now let's be cool. But no, there's still an issue. I think the Swanky thing needs to be deaded. I want this voice note thing to be deaded because you guys should have moved past it by now. And you need to understand that Swanky is now going to be distant because he doesn't trust you anymore. So you have to understand that he's just trying to keep it cool with you. But then you start talking about him behind his back to his friends, saying that there's basically a bounty out on his head, saying that they want to beat him up in Lagos. He doesn't know. When the man walks freely in Lagos. We end the season off with her going home, so I hope that gives her a little bit of comfort. I hope that kind of like makes her feel better. I do think she needs more than going home to resolve her issues, her actual issues, but it's good that she's taking a break. And we are being teased with a tension, with a conflict between Zari and Kefilowe. And I'm just at the edge of my seat waiting for them to like at each other. So we'll see how that goes. I really don't want an issue between Kefi and Zari, but we've seen the previews. I believe it's coming. Bring out Iniedo. I'm about to watch episode 4, and if Ini is not there, I'm literally gonna be like, what's up? Why are we 4 episodes deep and I haven't seen her face? That's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for making it this far. I really appreciate you. Like the video if you like the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you get notified every time I upload another video. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!